from the last video. Let's talk about the tread on my tires. And as you can see, these mugs are low. Like, very low. Rear wheel drive, so clearly the front tires are obviously gonna be better condition, but these back tires have gotten a beating. I got them in, I'm gonna say like November, December. I blew a tire. I needed to change them anyways. And it's April now, and they've pretty much been run down to the ground, but we got some brand new Lexani's 305 30 R20s. I read a lot of bad things about them. Like, oh, they're Chinese, poor quality, made overseas, la 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 la. And I was super skeptical, but then saw a guy on YouTube who has a track hawk, and it's not stock. He takes it to the track. He rides them hard. Pretty much everything you expect in like a sports car, a V8 engine type of car build, except for the burnouts. And he says they're holding up great, so I'm super excited to go get these put on. Surprisingly, in my area, 30-inch tires are super hard to put on. So luckily I was able to find a shop that should be able to hook me up for under $200. So we'll be on our way over there to check it out. But first things first, we gotta put these mugs in the Z. So let me show you how I do that. Cause you'd be surprised. It's not a great grocery getter, but soft top privileges, you know? I hate when that happens. Yeah. This freaking key fob thing, I think it's just like, the rubber makes it hard to push the button down sometimes, and so I gotta mash it while kind of like sacrificing my thumb, but cool. And then we just toss these mugs in the back seat. Kind of gotta orient them a little differently though, because once again, not the most space. But this gets the job done. Like a glove. Gotta smack the other one too. Can't leave it. Yes, Daddy. Can't leave it hanging. And then we close this if it wants to.
Oh, hey, I like you're a joke.
Easy. Alright, we're back in the Z. On our way to Tuffy's. It's the auto shop that can fit these giant tires. Not even that big, but bigger than normal. See if I can get y'all some quick pulls, just to see kind of like what it's like when I'm like driving and how the tires just spin out. This slot will be a good little opportunity. I'm thinking about talking a bit more during this video, just because some of my videos, I don't know, they seem kind of quiet. I'm just riding around, but let me know what you think in the comments. If you prefer more commentary or just, you know, the sweet sounds of the car. I'll slow down a bit here. Try to get a good little pull. Kind of hear that, like the tires just spinning out. So I kind of got to feather it, but wide open throttle, not the best move with these tires on. Right now what I'm rocking is Michelin Extreme Contacts. So they're really good tires, but I just dog them out doing burnouts and doing donuts. So with these tires, a little bit more cost effective, but I think I'm just down with kind of some of those wilder shenanigans. Like, there's really no need to do burnouts Don't know, especially with a car with this much horsepower, like tires don't really stand a chance when they're just sitting there eating the concrete or the pavement. So, yeah. It sounds so good. I literally yesterday just changed the oil and then the air intake. So she's breathing good. Got that lifeblood, fresh new 10 quarts. And she sounds amazing, so I'll give her a little bit more on the highway. Ain't gonna lie, I love the smell of new tires. Just rubber in general. Probably a weirdo for that, but tires, shoes. I don't know why, I just want to bite it. Pause. Stay on my side of the road, jeez. Toughies. Golly. Hopefully he can get me in here around 11 o'clock. But we'll see, we'll see. Alright, we got the tires on. Tread is real good. It's looking good, sitting good. So the only thing that's left to do is go get some pulls. See how she feels. Tuffy's was definitely the move. Total was about $218. A little discount on top, and then they did it in about an hour. I got there like 11, and then I started working on the car maybe around 10 minutes after I showed up, and now I'm done. So a little over an hour for mounting of 2 rears. So popping the rim out, putting it in the new tires, balancing, and getting in alignment. Surprisingly, I almost opted out of the alignment, but decided to get it, and apparently she needed one, so I'm happy I went with that anyways. But should be able to get a quick little pull here once this car goes. All right. A little spin out there, but traction does feel a little bit better. We'll see on the highway. Oh, the drop top, the weather is great today. So get on that open highway. She warms up. The ride feels good though. No issues there with these tires. Just gotta keep an open mind, you know? Can't be too biased. still not gripping. My car makes, I guess, a little too much horsepower even for these. I'm still kind of spinning, but it is what it is. All right, so all in all, tires, they're good. You know, they ride smooth. It's nice to have some fresh tread, things of that nature. But just in my car making mid to upper sixes, depending on the dyno, the spin is gonna be unavoidable. So just gotta keep learning how to drive this beast. Yeah, work out, trying to just accelerate as aggressively as I can, but can't really go wide open throttle unless I guess I get a drag pack, which is probably gonna have to be the next thing I have. So whenever I'm out there having fun, probably gonna have to pop these off and swap to the drag set once I get those. But for now, they're all right. You know, they'll do me good. But I can't complain. You know, the price point was good. Got everything worked out. So yeah, until next time.